First at 4, a Wayne County judge rules on an election lawsuit filed by Republicans. Why he called the claims, quote, incorrect and not credible. Michigan's coronavirus surge shows now signs of slowing. We just set another one-day record for new cases. No signs of slowing, I should say. The number and Dr. McGeorge on what it means. Let's check in with Andrew.
And Devin, we're looking at chilly conditions for this afternoon. Temperatures are in the 40s with grayer skies. Any sunshine coming back for the weekend? What about some higher temperatures? We'll talk about that, the chance of showers in your 7-day forecast coming up.
And we're also going to have a little fun. If you feel like you're sitting on the sidelines, missing out on life, and you are benched behind a Zoom call, have I got a Lisa for you. These stories and more are happening right now on Local 4, First at 4.
Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Good afternoon. I'm Devin Skillian in for Karen Drew. Michigan's surge in COVID-19 cases picking up momentum. We are seeing the impact around Metro Detroit. First, the state is reporting more than 8,500 new cases over the past 24 hours. That is a new one-day record, about 1,500 more cases than we saw yesterday, which was the old record. We've seen an additional 118 deaths. That includes 83 from a vital records review. The Archdiocese of Detroit has just extended a dispensation from the obligation of attending Mass through Ash Wednesday, which next year will be February 17th. The city of Berkeley is closing its city hall to the public starting Tuesday of next week, though its staff will continue to work as it has since the pandemic started. Also, the Grosse Pointe Santa Claus Parade, scheduled for November 27th, now canceled because of COVID. Dr. Frank McGeorge, it is a critical time for all of us to pitch in to stop the spread of the virus.
If you think of the outbreak in our area like a fire, our whole house isn't on fire, but our kitchen sure is. If we act fast, we can save the house, but without action, it'll spread faster. Without change, we will be in the same place we were in the spring with full hospitals and ICUs.
All right, Frank, we want to show you this new tool you can find online. It's called the COVID-19 Event Risk Assessment Planning Tool. In the left-hand corner, you can choose how many people might attend an event, and you can click on a county. The tool calculates your risk of contracting COVID-19 based on all of the current available data. The governor is urging all of us to avoid large gatherings, and this tool emphasizes the risk that you could be taking. You can find the planning tool. We've got it right now at clickondetroit.com. All right, also breaking this afternoon, new results in the presidential election battle, including a judge's new ruling here in Michigan. But first, NBC News has projected Democrat Joe Biden is the winner in 2 more states, Georgia and Arizona. A recount is already underway in Georgia, we should point out, but those new projections pad Biden's lead in the Electoral College, of course. On the other hand, it also projects that President Trump is going to win the state of North Carolina. Still no sign the president is ready to concede, though let's point out, we expect to hear from him shortly. We've heard he'll talk about Operation Warp Speed vis-a-vis the coronavirus. We will take you to the White House as soon as that begins. But first, let's get to Kimberly Gill on the legal setback for the president that occurred this afternoon in Michigan. Kim?
You're right, Devin, and good afternoon to you. Wayne County Judge Timothy Kinney denied a motion from Republican challengers who alleged fraud. They sued the county and the city of Detroit, asking for an audit trying to halt the certification of the election results. In a 13-page ruling, the judge went through each claim, saying most were too vague or lacked evidence. One Detroit city worker claimed she was told not to compare signatures at the TCF Center. But the judge found that had already been done at Detroit's election headquarters on West Grand Boulevard. Another Republican challenger claims tens of thousands of ballots were brought in at 4:30 in the morning to be cast for Joe Biden. The judge says that man provided no evidence and knew little about how the process worked. Judge Kinney says none of the challengers named in the lawsuit attended an October walkthrough at the TCF Center where election officials went over the process in detail. The judge wrote, quote, perhaps if plaintiffs' election challengers had attended the October 29th walkthrough of the TCF ballot counting location, questions and concerns could have been answered in advance of Election Day. Regrettably, they did not, and therefore did not have a full understanding of the TCF absent ballot tabulation process, end quote. And the judge went on to call the challengers' interpretation of events, quote, incorrect and not credible. And this is the third time a judge has refused to intervene in the certification of Michigan's election results. Our Grant Herms is working on reaction to today's ruling, and we'll have more coming up on the news at 5. Until then, Devin, we'll send it back to you.
Got it, KG. We'll see you then. Governor Whitmer taking legal action to shut down the oil and gas pipeline in the Straits of Mackinac. Enbridge Line 5, of course, carries oil beneath the channel that links Lake Michigan to Lake Huron. The governor's office says it is revoking an easement that allowed the company to operate because it isn't complying with safety conditions. State filed a lawsuit to stop the oil from flowing within 6 months. Enbridge says federal regulators have deemed the pipeline is safe, and the Canadian company will provide a thorough response through the legal process. Also today, a judge lowers the bond for 2 of the men charged in the plot against Governor Whitmer. Paul Beller's bond was reduced from $500,000 to $75,000. He's the man on the left that you see in glasses. Joseph Morrison's bond was reduced from $10 million to $150,000. Both Beller and Morrison face several charges, including threats of terrorism. Both now expected to make bond and be released from jail. If they do, though, they will have to wear GPS tethers. All right, now let's take a brief. Andrew Humphrey in for Ben Bailey. Andrew, getting a little bit of sunshine at the end of the day, but notably cooler, isn't it?
That's right. We still have those chilly conditions out there, Devin, with temperatures that are in the 40s right now. But thankfully, we were nowhere near freezing this morning, thanks to those clouds that were overhead. And the wet conditions from this morning, those are gone too. So drier conditions for folks who do venture out, whether it's for the afternoon commute or if you're just relaxing around town. 45 for our friends over in Port Huron. Grab your jackets and coats over in Pontiac and in Howell. 41, 39 degrees, chillier in some spots. There are some breaks in the clouds. You see a little bit of brightness as we look at downtown Detroit with 43 at this hour. Bit breezy as well. Winds at around 15 miles per hour, so it feels like it's around 36. Now get ready for cold weather to return. Yes, temperatures around freezing or lower by dawn on your Saturday, with many temperatures in the 20s. But where do they go from here? Can they get even higher tomorrow afternoon? What about Sunday? Your weekend forecast, your 7-day forecast, and guess what? A new tropical storm in minutes.
All right, Andrew, with COVID-19 surging again, we could be looking at a long, lonely winter, spending time inside. And for people who are single, the virus is really cutting into their social lives and preventing the chance for any romance. Let's put it that way. Our Paula Tutman found a matchmaker who's trying to smooth the course of true love. Paula?
For anyone who's been looking for love in all the wrong places, COVID has reduced those places even further. But for the cost of, maybe 5 nights out in a bar with a mask and taking your life in your own hands to soothe your heart, or instead of sitting alone with no one to Zoom, in a flash, you could have a Lisa.
I started this when I was really young, and I just did it organically. I just always, from the time I was a little girl, I'd be fixing up all the little kids on the playground. Then we went to middle school. Then we went to high school. Then we went to college. And this tradition has continued.
Lisa is one of those intuitive people with a knack for networking who fixed up her pals so successfully that she realized 22 short days ago she should probably do this for a living.
It's really hard right now, Paula, to find people to spend your life with. So during this pandemic, I had over 200 people call me from March till June, and they were lonely and crying and needed an avenue.
And in 22 days, she says she's already fixed up 60 couples on first dates. Men with women, women with men, women with women, men with men. Have a heart, will travel with Lisa in the lovelorn driver's seat.
I had a client yesterday and she goes, just fix me up. And I said, no, I'm not that girl. You might want to call one of the other dating sites that you can slide. I said, if you want your mate, you want your soul connection, you want your person that you're going to, whether it's marriage or just spend your life with someone, go to the movies, have dinner, go shopping, just live your life with, then I'm your girl.
She takes the guesswork out of guessing.
I do all your footwork. I do the background check. I find the people for you. I work out all the kinks that they're scared to ask. And I kind of do all their paperwork on both sides, and then I introduce them.
Now, the cost is $500, but you don't pay until you get matched with the first of 3 dates, and she will guide you every step of the way. And here's the thing, she's also COVID safe, and so you actually have to test negative, COVID negative, before going out on your dates, and she'll give you suggestions on physical distance dates that will really work out well. You know what, Devin? She's a lot of fun. She's not going to work for me. I'm ridiculously happily married. I know you are too.
Yeah.
But I could have talked to her all day. She was that much fun. And we're going to put a link on our social media platforms in case you'd like to give it a shot for a little bit of love.
60 couples already, Paula. She's developed quite a database here, it seems.
Right? Yeah. Listen, like I said, give her a call. You know, maybe you won't be. You know, maybe you'll get your feet warm this COVID holiday. It's not a holiday.
No more.
This coronacation.
Coronacation. That's it. All right, Paula. All right, we got more to come here on First at 4. Did you hear the sound of another glass ceiling being shattered today? Major League Baseball makes a move that is making headlines across America. So far, it's all systems go for a new milestone in American space travel. We're going to preview a historic countdown. But first, another major airline says it's time to start filling those middle seats. We'll talk about the rationale behind that decision in just a few minutes.